Hey, thanks for joining us here at Sqwincher Outdoors. Today we do a little last-minute bow hunting before we jump into the Missouri rifle season, which always seems to be quite an event, and this year was no exception. Sqwincher Outdoors would not be possible without the support of these great companies. The Resource Center, Ozark Mountain Outdoors, Mossy Oak Properties, Jim Butler Chevrolet, Lily's Landing Resort and Marina, Rustic Timbers Furniture Company, Hot Shot Archery, Vortex Optics, Magnus Broadheads, Boatworks Performance Specialists, Baitworks for all your fishing bait and tackle needs, and of course our friends at Sqwincher.
Shooting or not? Well, here we go, guys. It's November 11th, and all we've been hearing from all across the states, Illinois, down south of us, that nobody's seen any deer movement, but we had a front come through last night. Got high pressure, blue skies. It's a little breezy, but not too bad. And we finally just seen our first buck chasing a doe like crazy. Came right by us. He's still not a shooter, but that's very encouraging. I was getting a little disappointed. So we got one more day tomorrow, so we're just going to stick it out and keep hunting and just keep our fingers crossed. Keith said we were going to kill a deer today at 9:42, and that deer came by at 9:38. He was off by just a second.
Well, we struck out the rest of the day, but we did have a cool encounter with this gray fox. It's rare to catch one out in daylight like this, so it was quite a cool scene. When we come back, it's time to break out the rifles.
Are you ready for a better way to buy a boat? Boatworks has reinvented the boat dealership experience. Customer appreciation, service, our friendly staff will make owning your next boat simple. We offer premium brands like Bass Cat, Camus, Skeeter, and more. Boatworks isn't just about serious fishing. From our premium pontoon lines and wake boats, we've got you covered. Come visit us at our locations in Springfield, Missouri or Lake of the Ozarks. Boatworks, a better way to buy a boat.
Ozark Mountain Outdoors is a full-service archery shop located in Branson West. With a large selection of top brand bows like Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Bear, and more, you can find all the latest models, along with a wide variety of leading arrows from Easton, Victory, and others. And if by chance they don't have what you're looking for, they'll handle your special order. With a 25-yard indoor range and a full-service center, Ozark Mountain Outdoors has everything you need to get you ready for the woods. Ozark Mountain also offers land management services, help with food plots, and a whole lot more. If it's archery related, Ozark Mountain Outdoors has you covered. Well, it's opening day of rifle season here in Missouri. Tony and I grew up, hunting Missouri. It's always been a tradition. And rifle season is something we always look forward to as a kid. Now I'm kind of ate up with bow hunting, but it's always kind of nice to step back and appreciate, what we used to just look forward to. This used to be like Christmas morning, and it still is an exciting day. But Tony and I hunt together a lot of times during rifle season. Today we decided to split up, just get on different sides of the farm and see what could happen. So I waited for daylight so I could, do a little talking here and kind of introduce this hunt, but I think good things are to come. It's been really a rough bow season, especially for Tony. I was lucky enough, I had one shining moment and killed a buck of my life, that I'll cherish forever. But it's been tough. It's probably out of the last 16 days we've hunted pretty hard. Probably out of those 16 days we hunted, 14 of them have been pretty tough. We had a couple good days, but man, it's been really rough. So anyway, hopefully we'll have some luck here with the rifles in our hand and see what we can do here in the next few days, and then we'll kind of make our way back into bow season, see what the rest of the season comes. So. Now let's check in with Tony.
It's cold, it's chilly, it's a little breezy, and the the bucks are moving. I've seen 5 bucks already, and it's only 7:30. One of them was a really nice buck, but he crossed the creek too quick. I couldn't get a shot. I couldn't get no video of him or anything. But it looks like they're chasing. If you see a doe, there's a buck behind it. So replace the old bow and arrow that I didn't kill a deer with a rifle. So maybe I'll have a little better luck. Put the odds in my favor anyway. Keith's up on the top field already this morning, and he said he passed up a 10-pointer. He said it just wasn't big enough. And he's pretty picky, so it might have been big enough for someone else. But we got all week to hunt. We're just going to sit back and see if we can make it happen. Hey John, I bought that ATV and I need a quote fast. But man, I gotta go. Here comes a buck.
The Resource Center serving Branson and Springfield, Missouri specializes in home, auto, motorcycle, and recreational vehicle insurance.
Hey Tony, here's the insurance for your four-wheeler and your ID card. Glad we could get you back in the woods.
Appreciate it, man. I can't believe you guys got it done so fast. I got plenty of time. I'm gonna go hit the trees right now.
I'm gonna be right behind you.
If you're hunting for top coverage at a great rate, call John Schaefer at the Resource Center and let him save you some big bucks.
Baitworks is Springfield, Missouri's premier tackle shop, owned and operated by fishermen. We carry all the brands, accessories, and knowledge you need to be ready for your next catch. We sell all the top brands like Megabass, Strike King, Zoom, Rapala, and hundreds of others. It doesn't matter what region you're from or what season we're in, we've got you covered. Come check out our store in person or visit our website at www.baitworks.com and we'll get you ready for your next fishing adventure.
The Sqwincher Outdoors team is always on the move, and we depend on Jim Butler Chevrolet in Fenton, Missouri to get us where we need to go. With the largest selection of Chevy trucks at unbeatable prices, it doesn't make sense to go anywhere else. Sales manager Alex Cox and our buddy Scott Johnson promise to put you in a vehicle at a price you're not going to believe. Jim Butler Chevrolet not only has unbeatable prices, but a service and finance department that will treat you like family. Call Scott Johnson right now and let Butler Chevrolet show you why we won't buy from anyone else. Well, day 2 started out just like this. I was excited to try this new location that we call the junkyard because it seems to be a hot spot when the deer are active. Little did I know, the farmer decided he was going to be just as active. I soon realized that this was going to continue, so I just packed up things and decided to come back and try it in the afternoon. It didn't seem like things were going any better for Tony.
Well, guys, it's day 2 here in Missouri, and it is super duper slow this morning. The wind is blowing probably 25 miles an hour, and it's just not happening. I think I'm going to pull on out, and Travis said he had some deer all over him this morning, so I'm going to sneak in there with him this afternoon, take a break for myself, and see if I can film Travis killing a deer. It's his turn to get one. He hasn't had one on film in a while, so I'm going to see if I can return the favor for him, and then I'll get back after it tomorrow. Plus, I'm cold. Closed captioning is brought to you by Habitat Taxidermy,
the official taxidermist for the Sqwincher Outdoors team. Call David Vessel at Habitat Taxidermy at 417-840-0058 and preserve your memory of a lifetime.
Well, today is the second day of Missouri gun season, and I convinced Tony to jump off his honey hole and come over here and film me. Because I just don't have a lot of days to hunt this season. I've been voluntold by my soon-to-be wife that we were getting married next weekend, even though we had talked about next June. So she just took out about 5 days of primetime hunting. But it's probably best, since she lets me hunt and fish and do whatever I want, whenever I want. If she says it's time to get married, then it's time to get married. So.
And she's a pretty good girl, and
Yeah,
if she's willing to stick it out with you,
I know,
should probably
yeah.
jump on that shit.
14 years she's been hanging out with me, so.
Yeah, it's probably
But-
time.
We actually snuck down into a stand that I call the Widowmaker stand, and last year I killed a real nice buck. He was busted up pretty bad, but he was definitely well worth it. And this morning I was sitting in the stand. I actually snuck into this stand this morning at 9 a.m. I got tired of the wind blowing up my backside, so I came down in the bottoms here, and as I'm climbing into the stand, I had does running towards me and bucks chasing them. So I sat here for another hour, and I just seen so much activity that I told Tony, I was like, hey, let's go try it and see. But hopefully things work out. It's still a bit windy. Temperatures in the low 40s, but the sun's shining, and I tell you what, it's gun season. So if you're gonna have
Anything can happen.
yeah, anything's possible whenever it's gun season. And if nothing else, just hanging out with Team Sqwincher is fun. So that's what we're gonna do tonight, and hopefully we kill a deer.
We're going to kill a deer.
We're gonna kill a deer. We're gonna kill something. He's pretty. I've got pictures of him. Hell, you should have sat in the truck.
Pretty big, ain't he?
The boys did have an encounter with this nice buck, but as bad as Tony wanted Travis to shoot, he decided to hold out. My afternoon? Well, you guessed it. The farmer was having no part of allowing me to hunt in peace. It's just been non-stop. Yesterday it was cutting the beans on opening day of rifle season. Today he's decided he's going to move some bales around, some hay bales. Never mind me, Bill. With only 2 hours of light left, I decided to bail out of the blind and hoof it to the other side of the farm. When we come back, you'll see that wasn't such a bad idea.
Man, Tracy, deer season's winding down. I guess me and you are going to be headed back to Lily's Landing to do a bunch more guide trips.
Speaking of Lily's Landing, let's show these folks what they have to offer.
Rustic Timbers Furniture in beautiful Branson West is located on Highway 76. Rustic Timber specializes in rugged handcrafted furniture for your home, lodge, or cabin. Rustic Timbers Furniture offers decor for virtually every room in your home or business. Their products are made in America and are designed to last a lifetime. Their knowledgeable staff is there to answer any of your interior decor questions. You'll find everything from bedroom and living room furniture to taxidermy wall decor and much more. Rustic Timbers Furniture has everything to fit your rustic style. Well, it's the second day of rifle season, and I had a blind set up in a good spot and saw a really nice buck this morning, but the farmer decided to do some moving some hay bales around, so I improvised and I moved over, kind of got myself in a little brush pile here. And there's a place that Tony and I talk about all the time about checking out and seeing what might come through here, and so I'm going to give it a go. We got, I don't know, I got about 2 more hours before dark, so we'll see what happens. It's a good spot, a lot of deer sign, so I'm not too discouraged. We'll see what happens. That's a split G2 buck that we've been watching, and I sat in a brush pile tonight because our farmer that we leased the ground from, he decided to move some hay bales around today, so I decided to move over and try a spot that we'd talked about trying for quite a while. Well, I got in a little brush pile here, and the doe came in and walked through the beans, and that's what I was hoping a buck would do. Well, he came right up through the woods and got within 10 feet of me. He blew, got scared, ran, stood in the brush a while, and then he had enough guts to eventually work his way out to the beans, and I was able to get a shot at him. I'm filming myself, so I know the footage isn't awesome, but I'm pretty sure we got him on camera there. So, oh my gosh, I'm hoping he's down and this is over with. All right, well, thank God Tony got here to help me get this sucker out. This is the split G2 buck. I hadn't seen it in person. We got some trail cam pictures of it. Tony's seen it a couple times bow hunting, but hadn't been close enough to get an arrow in him. But it worked out tonight. As I said earlier, as luck would have it, I had to move. The farmer was trying to get some hay bales out and driving right back and forth in front of my blinds, so I got frustrated and just left.
Is that a problem?
It turned out all right. So
tonight it's all right.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm done in Missouri. We got to get Tony a couple bucks down and maybe, I don't know, head to Nebraska or something, but my season's done here.
16 days out of 18 in a row, I'm about done myself.
We've been hunting really hard. So anyway, yeah, very happy with this one. He's got, I think, a total of 11 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Definitely 11.
11 pointer. So yeah, I'm happy. This is one of our bucks that we've been chasing. So another one down and another one for the Sqwincher Outdoors team.
Yeah, we went from not having many bucks to some bucks hitting the ground all of a sudden. So that's what we were hoping for.
All right, well, keep watching, folks. We got more to come. So we appreciate everything that you do for us and appreciate you following us.
I'll put him in the truck.